Hello, how are you today? I am back here in Air Dutch Farm. We're going to be putting up a little park over here. Now, I put these two benches and the single tree because that was my reminder to do that. I want to leave most of this pretty open. This space right here, sometimes I just twitch and go, I need to fill it with something, and it's like, why? What is the matter with a pretty little lawn? I don't know, maybe nothing at all. So I thought I would turn this into a bit of a park. Now probably I'm going to want to keep this open. Where's the zoo? Over to here. Okay, as a walkway, I think I'll probably want that open. Although, I'll be honest, if I'm not just using a way shrine, I know they're called something else. But and every time I say way shrine, I know that that's right for me, but I know it's probably wrong and confusing new viewers. I always could come over here if I'm not just portaling somewhere, so I could probably pretty much ignore that. But I don't want this crowded anyway. I just want something, I don't know, what do I, oh, I do love the lilies. You know what, let's go with this. Now, I don't use this one ever. I always come up and down in the front there. And if that's going to be the case, I could probably take out this particular row as well. Although, yeah, maybe. You know what? Maybe. Let's just see. Gosh, excuse me. I've been recording a lot again the last couple of days. I think I've mentioned this to you guys before. I tend to want to, I already don't like where this is going. I tend to record a clump at a time. When I was doing like daily recordings before, I was losing my voice all the time, which is less fun than you might imagine. Laryngitis is quite uncomfortable when it gets as bad as it was getting. So no, I don't want that either. I want a curve. I know, no. I want it to feel curvy, which is hard to do when it's like Minecraft, right? Minecraft circles are special. So anyway, I've been tending to record in clumps where I'll try to do quite, literally 10 at a time or something over a day or so, and then get them online. And then my voice starts to go, but then I can, I could just rest it for a few days and do real life things that also require attention. So it's working out, but I'm getting toward the end of another round of recording. So I'm kind of starting to feel it. So I kind of want to do this, but maybe not. Oh, darn. Just wanted it to feel like a bit of a stream, and then we'll put a few trees in because I put trees everywhere. I'm sure you may possibly have noticed that. I know, so strange. Like I said, I don't want it to be, this is not going to be a forest, but I do want it to feel like a bit of a park-ish, totally park-ish. Next to, we've got our castle on the hill, which is a tourism destination these days. So, that's good. We want this to feel kind of nice for things. Like here next to the water, in here, right out here. Sure. Right the heck out here. And you can just sit over there, something like that. I don't want too much going on. We'll put up a few. Yeah, it's not a park. It's a park. It's not a forest. It's okay. I got forest on the brain. Man, I have been thinking about it since I made that recording, which for me was just yesterday. And I don't have it's not online for me right now as I'm recording. It's going to be a bit before you guys see it, and it's making me nuts. I want to know. Tormenting myself here, folks. It's okay. And I will put that there as a reminder that I'm not really using that ramp anymore. It's all good. And we will put a few more cattails like so. And I could, it's a river. There's not going to be lilies growing in a river. They don't do that. that's not really a thing. Oh, it's a rainy day. It's so pretty. And I love the orchids. I love these plants. And they feel foresty to me. They feel quite nice. And I know if I put down the flower beds, I can put in ferns. What I am going to be doing from now on, like this, if you plant a bunch of these during the actual holiday, and although I have these and I have those, but the Edelweiss, I don't have that. I don't know why. Maybe okay, it's green. Does that mean no? See, that's an event thing. That's why there's their limited numbers. The Edelweiss I don't have, although I did on my last farm because I was using them to plant. But I think when they come back around again, I'm going to plant the maximum amount, and I'll just keep them somewhere so I can take them out and use them later. Kind of like I do, furnishings in ESO. You just buy stuff ahead of time because you never know when you're going to need it. It totally works for me. And these will probably never be harvested, but that's really not the point. These are just for the park. To be parky. Actually, I'm going to put you back here. And there you go. Just a few little flowers. It's not enough. I don't know, something. I don't want it to feel like it just, I don't Maybe I won't use those. Should I put in the flower pots? No, I don't. I want it to feel more like plantings, not like potted stuff. One more here? Sure, why not? Well, sure thing. Actually, I'm not sure about this last piece. I'm feeling like we wouldn't have this here because I think, maybe we could go like that with it. But we want this open to walk from the park, to the castle, right? We would definitely want that. That would be a thing. Where's Muffler? You. And I've often thought this thing, if we wanted to feel like it's a little bit wild and old, maybe it's a bit overgrown, Maybe dark. And there we go. See, it's not too bad. Adding some bits of something to it like this. Although I put them actually exact opposite of each other. It's brilliant. Just line them up in neat little rows. Then it'll look really overgrown. Except, sorry, not. These are the only ones that have that light, airy, leafy feel. Everything else is pretty solid. Not really feeling it. Although, maybe this is a place. What would look more weedy? Just, I guess, something like that. Just up near the edge of that. Like so. Now that just looks completely and utterly out of place. You know what? Maybe those two are just going to have to be enough. I don't know. And you can come and sit over here at the bench. La 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 la. Maybe at this end where it's kind of quiet. This is obviously the spring that is feeding this little back here. This little river, whatever you want to call it. It's tiny. It's a thing. What am I looking for? Do I want the flower one? Sure. Let's put the flower one because flowers are my friend. Just a bit, just something growing in a quiet spot there. Maybe the spring is coming from like here, and that's just a low spot. So there's a bit of a pool, and it's running off everywhere else. And that makes actually a lot of sense. Now with these, I don't want that bloody bucket over them all the time. So as ridiculous as I feel this is going to look, it would stop that from showing all the time. So let's put it in the area that we will see at least. And then I will put the cattails in front of it as well and see if that helps. I don't know if I can put the cattails in front of it as well, but we will try. Can I put a cattail there? I cannot. On this side? No. Darn, that hurts. Well, maybe we'll do this. We'll have them on both sides of it, and then it won't be as noticeable, I hope. That's really too bad. Not there. What have you done? Anyway, so yeah, you know, we get, it's kind of a lot all of a sudden. But darn. It feels like some of these need to go now. You can go where? Do something with your life. And I think of Brandon when I say it. I'm sorry. Only because of what you said about your father-in-law. I'm doomed to carry that with me always. Okay, so it's not looking too bad at night. This feels like it's in the way now. Should I put that in there? Back it up, or just bring it completely forward? It just felt awkward somehow. Maybe there. Just bring it forward entirely. So it's a bit of an open space. See, that feels a little better. That'll do. I can live with this, I think. And if I can't, I will change it another time. Wow, it's raining. I can't use any commands to say clear weather, set day to noon. Oh, sometimes I miss my Minecraft stuff. Oh my goodness. So I wanted this just to be part of the sort of overall park feeling for visiting the castle. And while we're visiting the castle, I guess I might as well do some work. Do the do. That is a long 5 seconds. I'm just saying. What is the milk like these days? Okay, we got a bit. Let's go back to curry. Ding, ding, ding. I'm looking forward to the day when all the houses are done and all of my, the ticket manufacturing products here or items here are all in the same schedule. I think that'll feel good. Okay, so morning is coming up. It's still raining. Wow, it's really, really raining. Now it's turning to snow. Man, that was just like yesterday. Here in my house again with the snow. Always with the freaking snow. Okay, so you know what? This is fine. I want to leave open spaces, but it just felt like it needed a hint of something I wanted to follow that through with the Stonehenge and the castle there. So it's good. I'm happy. This will be fine. This is absolutely fine. Man, I do love photo mode, let me tell you. So we could come to the castle on the hill. Look at the Stonehenge. We have a little river. You know what we could do at the park? Yeah, I see something I think we need. This is good. I like it. But I think I'm gonna do, let's put bunnies. What color? What kind of bunny? Something that looks more like a wild bunny. Little silver rabbits. White ones, maybe. These look like bumblebees. I'm sorry. Every time I see them, to me, it's just a bumblebee. A little Havana. These are cute as heck. I think I'll just go with the little silvery ones. What's that going to do to the land? Oh, not too bad. And it puts 2 of them down. That's great. There we have bunnies. Sometimes at the park, if you go early in the morning, although I'm feeling like I don't want them right there. I think they'd be out of the way a little bit more, wouldn't they? They'd be where there's less trafficking of, foot traffic. Yeah, no, I just blew all the food. Whatever. I will deal with it. There we go. We have a little life, a little movement in the scene again. And that's it. We just did a little park. I'm waiting to see what you guys say about where we're going to build our forest. And I'm quite excited, looking forward to that build. Thank you guys for everything you do. You've been so kind to me. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.